Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Aitza. I talk about books, fashion, being black in Spain, personal finance, travel, a whole bunch of other stuff. Like playing this game with my friends. Is it medicine or is it condoms? No, I'm just joking. Actually, you know what? Right below, is this medicine or is this condom? I would love to know what you think. But if you're not new here, thanks so much for watching. This is gonna be the romance reader tag. Get to know the romance reader. It was made by Falling for Love, Bree Hill. And I thought I should do this because 99% of the book reviews on here are going to be romance books. So yeah, so let's get started. What is wrong with me today? I don't know. Probably because the sun is out, there's no rain, and I have great natural light today for filming. So there are, how many questions? There are 9 questions. Oh, there's not many. I feel like the other tag I saw was super, super long. I don't know. Okay, but anyways, I like this one better. And I'm also gonna write them up and put it in a blog post because I haven't been blogging about books for a while. So if you don't wanna watch this and you wanna read it, go ahead. So question 1, what is your romance origin story? How you came to read your first romance novel? So I grew up watching soap operas and I was a shipper before I knew what shipping was. I was obsessed with The Nanny, Days of Our Lives, The Young and the Restless, Bold and the Beautiful, Passions. Okay, if any of you watch This Is Us, and you know the actor who plays Kevin, Justin Hartley, that's the first blonde man I ever lusted after. And I like to say I was lusting after him before I knew what lusting was or meant at like the tender age of 4 or 5. Wait, no, he came out in around 2000. So like the tender age of 6, I was lusting after Justin Hartley. No. I feel like it was later. Whenever he came on Passions, I was like, ooh, yes, I like him. And I've just been, that's my blonde bae, like the one blonde man that, yes. But yeah. So, you know, I've always been a person for, you know, angst and they're going to be together. They're not going to be together. Freaking, I am a Mayor shipper. And we're not going to discuss their end because they're together. Derek is just living in another country right now. I am still in denial. Yeah. So like, I'm a shipper, guys. I am a shipper. I was an original Olitz shipper before Scandal went south and I abandoned ship, literally and figuratively. Yeah. So I'm a shipper. I'm all for romance. But I think I picked up my first romance book. I was in high school. The first romance book I read. But I was reading a lot of smutty fan fiction in 5th grade, 6th grade. I think I discovered fanfic in 5th grade. It was soap opera fanfic for Belle and Sean from Days of Our Lives. And then I found Grey's Anatomy Meredith fanfic and then Twilight fanfic. And then there was also some fic, Phick, Young and the Restless, Nick and Phyllis. I found their fan fiction. My cousin actually wrote some fan fiction from them. Yeah. So fanfic was like my first romance, smut kind of stuff. But I would say my first novel, I cannot remember what it was. I still have the book. My friend gave it to me. This is a woman. She was escaping her abusive husband. This man had piercing blue eyes. And I remember like, who would want to date someone with piercing blue eyes? But it was so good. And he was like a cowboy that saved her. And it was modern day. And they lived on the farm in the end. Yeah. I cannot tell you what that book was. And if I asked my mother to look and tell it to me, she'd probably cuss me out for wasting her time to look for a book that she's never going to read. But that is my romance origin story. And ever since I read that book, I just started taking out more romance books. So I didn't know, like, talking about smutty fanfic or romance fic, whatever, was taboo. This is how you know I was reading romance or whatever. Even though I know this is a controversial book, but I was reading 50 Shades of Grey when it was Master of the Universe in middle school or high school, whatever. When Master of the Universe was being written, I was reading that. Okay, that's how we know. Yes. Number 2, what is a romance you've read this year that you want more people to read? A romance I've read this year that I want more people to read would be... It's a hard one because there's 2 that I've read that I want people to read. But we'll go with Heart on Hold by Charish Reed. I was going to recommend her other book, The Red Escape. But I feel like I like that one just a smidgen bit more. I'm just a smidgen. It's really cute. It's adorable. It's a kind of grown and sexy book. I have a whole review on it. If you want to watch it, I'll link it below. But that's one that you should read. It won't let you down. It really won't. Even if you typically don't read interracial romance novels, it's one that it's done tastefully and well and smart. Yes. Number 3. What is your favorite romance subdrama? What subgenre have you not read much from? I read a lot of contemporary nowadays and historical. But historical I'm very, very picky about because some historical romances, historical fiction in general is on some BS sometimes. Yeah. But those are the 2 I mainly read. And I would have to say maybe sci-fi is one that paranormal. I do read a bit of sci-fi. Paranormal is one that I really don't read a lot of, but I would like to read more of it, but I don't read a lot of it. There's no reason in particular. I just feel like there's a lot of books on my list and I get them through as I go. So yeah, those 2. Oh, and sports romance. I've been reading a lot of sports romances lately. So yeah, those 3. 4. Wait, no. Oh, crap. No. Back up. So I'll put the proper numbers here. I skipped the whole question. 2. But you don't know this. I'm editing this bit by bit. Wait, yes, I do. It doesn't matter. Pay attention to the numbers. If you could be the heroine in a romance novel, who would the author be? And what's one trope you insist to be in that story? So listen, I would be in a Alyssa Cole story. Hands off, dead on. I would just be having the best life as a Black woman, okay? 1, I'd probably end up like in some awesome country. Bye, America. Peace out. I don't want to be here. I'm not even here as in America here. I'm in Spain. So I just keep living my life, not in America. And the one trope, it would be one bed. We could be somewhere. And for some reason, there will only be one bed. And then, break out the 90s, Jodeci, Boyz II Men. Hell, you could even hit me with some Miguel, some Beyonce. No, I'd hit you with Beyonce. You can hit me with Miguel. Yeah, something. I don't know. Or even Pink Floyd. Yeah. Maybe. Spice it up a bit. But yes, Alyssa Cole. Alyssa Cole in the one bed trope. Please, someone make this happen. Yes. She does some of my favorite historical and contemporary fics. I feel like every book review on here I mention her, which is not fair to the other writers, but that's just how much I love her. So sorry, other writers, I really love your work too. But yeah, y'all, my mama just called, interrupted my video. But I was talking about Alyssa Cole. So yeah, that is another one. Yes. Oh my gosh, my other trope, if for whatever reason we couldn't get the one bread trope, the fake relationship trope. Definitely. I love a fake relationship. One of my friends, she told me she could see me living with a man and being like, oh, we're just living together because it's just easy and like we're splitting rent or whatever. And everyone would know that we're in a relationship but us, which I don't think is true. I really don't. I think she's off with that. But the fact that I like this trope, it kind of feeds into that. So I feel like if someone was to write me as a heroine in a romance novel, that would be me. Okay, that's number 5. Who is one of your auto buy romance authors? This won't come surprise after my previous question, but Alyssa Cole. I'm not going to ramble because you just heard me ramble. But yes, definitely Alyssa Cole. Everything. I even bought an audiobook, and I don't even like audiobooks just because I wanted to support her and hear her work and not have to wait. So yeah. Number 6. How do you typically find romance recommendations? Goodreads, YouTube, podcasts, Instagram, etc. Right now, we have been going through like a Goodreads, Twitter, and a bit of Instagram for recommendations. For example, Bookstagram, if I see a cover or a caption that really catches my eye, I'll check it out. Twitter, I see a lot of people, talking about a book, or if the author is tweeting recommendations of their friends or people they know, I'll check it out. And Goodreads as well. Goodreads is just all popping. Also, I have friends who like to read, and so we'll just randomly be like, hey, check out this book. I think you would like it, blah, 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 blah. And that's another way. Like, I just read a book, and I sent it to a couple friends because I was like, hey, I think that you'll enjoy this, whatever. Yeah. Number 7, what is an upcoming romance release you're excited for? It would be Girl Gone Viral, which is by Alyssa Ray. I need to Google how I say her last name. But I really like the Right Swipe, and this is the second book in that series, and we've already been introduced to the character. Why do I sound like this? So I'm looking forward to that book as well. And it comes out, I think, next month, maybe. Yeah, it comes out in April 2020. So yeah, towards the end of the month. So after spring break, I can read that, and I'm really excited. And it's the Modern Love series, Yay Brown Love. Number 8, what is one misconception about romance that you would like to lay to rest? It is that, romance is all smut and porn and just nastiness. No, let me stop. But no, there is one of my friends jokingly calls the books I read my porno books, which I think is so funny. I actually have an Instagram post about that. But yeah, just that there's no sustenance in these books, and that is just all porn that you would watch, and the storylines are bad, that you're not really learning anything from that. And that romance is a very diverse genre. And there's a lot of subgenres in there. You have your historical, you have your contemporary, you have sports, you have polyamorous, you have BDSM, erotica under romance, you have your more fluffy and tamer romance. There's so much in romance, paranormal, sci-fi, your thriller. If you think about it, any genre that there is, throw it up under romance, and that's it. And it can tackle a lot of heavy-hitting issues. The one reason that I love Alyssa Cole so much, and I always recommend her books to people, is that she tackles a lot of things in terms of immigration, current political affairs, navigating the world as a Black woman, and the different things that you have to wear, and oppressions, and mental health illnesses, or not being able-bodied. So there's so many things that fall up under the romance category, that there is something for everyone. And the cherry on top is that you get really good sex scenes. Just that. The world is trash, and I want something that makes me happy in this trash world. And romance does that. It highlights the trash, but you are guaranteed a happily ever after, which you are not guaranteed in this shitty world. So why not accept that? Why not just take that and welcome it? So question number 9 is, who is the most recent... Oh, my light is going away. I have to finish this. Who is the most recent romance reading content creator you came across that you'd like to shout out? Try saying that fast. Recent romance reading content creator. Recent romance reading content creator. Yeah. And it is Deanna Faye. I'm going to call her Deanna Faye. I found her when I was looking up the questions for the Get to Know Me tag. She is from the UK, I believe. I liked, how she talked about, some of the more larger mainstream people who she comes across aren't diverse. And so like she's had to search for things. And so I really like her, and she's a smaller YouTuber. Like, well, I'm a smaller YouTuber too. We're all smaller YouTubers. Well, not all of us, but yeah, shout her out. I think she has really great recommendations. And if you're looking for African-American black romance, not just American ones, check her out. And the last question number 10. If someone had never read a romance before and asked you to recommend the first 3 romances that came to mind as places to start, what would you recommend? What would your recommendations be? I promise I can read, guys. I promise I'm an English teacher. But it would be the first ones that come to mind: A Duke by Default, Alyssa Cole, Rebel by Beverly Jenkins. And the last one would be, I need a third book. Guys. It can't be an Alyssa Cole book. I mean, it can be, but you know, diversity. Crap. I don't know. Something by Maureen Smith. I don't even care what it is. Something by Maureen Smith. Yes. You know what? Oh gosh, it's a book with Quentin. Oh my gosh. I know the book and I cannot think of it. Oh, guys. And this would be the process of me like being on my phone right now. Maureen Smith Q books. Because that is my favorite. It's in Whatever You Need. Would that be it? No, it's not Whatever You Need. That's not it. Or is it Whatever You Need? No, not this. Q. Quentin. Whatever You Need. Quentin. You see, so we're friends, guys. We are friends. No, not Quiet. Quentin. Yes, Q and Lexi. Quentin and Lexi. But what was their first book? But yes, it's not This I Promise You. This I Promise You is their second book. Tempt Me at Midnight. Tempt Me at Midnight by Maureen Smith. And you just went through the whole process you would have gone through if we were face to face. So I hope you feel very like intimate and that you know me now. That book, guys, yes, yeah. Just read that. Just read it. You'll love it. Yeah, so those books. How did I forget Maureen? Y'all, I love Maureen. I could do a whole thing about her too, like a list go. But I won't waste your time anymore. But I will leave the questions below. I hope you enjoyed this tag. I'm sad that my light is going away. I'm being so dramatic. I'll stop it. I'll cut this out. But thanks so much for watching. And if you want me to do more tags, let me know. And if you are a romance reader and no one has tagged you in this, consider me your tagger. And you are now a taggee. And I want you to do this video and let me know when you do it so I can watch it. So I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.